Hi, hello. Let's talk about the complication fanatics of Turkey. First of all, it's a transcontinental country, 97% Anatolian Peninsula, 3% Thrace. And henceforth, they have one of the most geopolitically advantageous positions by connecting the Black Sea to the Mediterranean, which means all major shipping from all these countries up here have to go through the skinny passageway through the Sea of Marmara into the Mediterranean to get access to the rest of the world. Otherwise, they would have to go overland, but that takes too long and it sucks and nobody wants to do that. Throughout history, they've been under God knows how many people groups and empires, but in contemporary times, the most recent major one was the Ottoman Empire, made up of ethnic Turks, which have roots from Central Asia. They mixed in with all the locals, which broadened their genetic admixture, which is why Turkish people today in Turkey look very different from Central Turks. Complication number one, the Greece and Turkey thing. Basically, since Ottoman times, they've been at it. Greek people will tell you basically all of this is indisputably Greek. Still lots of ancient Greek ruins you can find dating back millennia. They even took Hagia Sophia, which used to be the center of Eastern Orthodoxy, and then they turned it into a mosque. After World War I, when the Ottoman Empire fell, basically the Treaty of Lausanne gave all of the Aegean islands to Greece. Except for these two right at the Strait of Dardanelles. Yes, all the Aegean islands. No matter how close they are to the Turkish coast, even if it's like 1 mile in distance, like Samos, which by the way, Pythagoras was born there. Even the biggest one, the big lesbian island, belongs to Greece. Next, the country is complicated because you'll notice that there's a lot of linguistic communities within their country. But the most complicated ones probably being these two. The blue is where all the ethnic Kurds are. They're actually ethnically Iranic peoples related to the Persians, and they usually talk to all the other Kurds that are in Syria and Iraq and even parts of Iran. They have a whole thing. It's like kind of like a separatist thing going on. Basically, whenever there's some kind of like political drama in Turkey, 6 or 7 times out of 10, it's probably going to involve the Kurds. Random side note, the town of Batman is in the Kurdish area of Turkey. And then you have like the Arab speaking community in the Hatay province, and like Syria swears that this should belong to them. And finally, you see this little guy right here on an island in the Mediterranean. That is the breakaway region of the self-proclaimed Republic of Northern Cyprus, mostly inhabited by ethnic Turkish people. Basically, before the war, the whole island was kind of mixed, Greek and Turkish, mostly Greek a little bit though. But then after the war, they kind of split it up, and now there's a UN buffer zone. Even the capital, Nicosia, is split. It's crazy. And you can cross over and you'll see the crazy stark dichotomy between the two sides. Like immediately turns Turkish, immediately turns Greek. Only the South Greek side is recognized internationally, whereas only Turkey recognizes the North side. They even use the Turkish lira up there. But yeah, that's just one more thing Turkey is involved in. But at the end of the day, despite all these complications, Turkish people are like, meh, and they just like sip tea and eat some lahmacun.